Salam labas kushimizian. Hey guys, it's Erin and just me right now. I'm on my way to Jet Set Spa in Rabat to go get my toes done. We're leaving for Nador on Sunday early morning, inshallah. I'm hoping to leave at like 5 a.m. Why do I have this feeling that it's going to end up being 7 a.m.? Anyway, this vlog is going to be about things you should know about moving to Morocco if you move to Morocco. I'm going to tell you a couple for me, and then I'm going to get the kids to tell you unscripted, guys. I have no idea what they're going to say. I did give them this idea the other day, and I told them to think about it. But whatever they say, it's on them. Don't come at me. So anyway, yalla. Guys, we are here. It is 11:30. That's what time my appointment is. They're really great, by the way, about getting you in. I literally texted last night, and she was like, yeah, come in at 11:30. Really great with that. Anyway, so let's talk about things that you should know if you are planning on moving to Morocco. My opinions. Okay, so first up, time. Time exists here. Well, Akin, it doesn't. So what I mean by this is, unless it's like an established store like Marjan or like Decathlon or something like that, or I will say even this salon, because I feel like, I don't know, they're there early, things might not open up the time they say. You can never rely on times in Morocco. Also, people are late. It's very common, and some people don't want to hear it, but that's the truth. A lot of people are late. So if someone says, I'm going to be there in an hour, or even worse, they'll say I'm there in 15 minutes, and then it's like an hour and a half later. It's completely addy. It's normal. When I first moved here, that was something that was hard for me to get used to. Sometimes it still annoys me, I'm not gonna lie, because let's face it, like I'm a very punctual person. Like my appointment right now is at 11:30 and it's actually 11:27. But I'm a very punctual person, so that was something that was hard for me to get used to. The kids, how funny is this? I'm still pretty punctual living here. Well, Akin, the kids have changed. The kids are now, they'll tell their friend they're coming over, they're leaving now, and they don't end up leaving for another half hour. So my kids have become more Moroccan, I guess, than me. I think it's a good thing to be punctual, guys. Honestly, I think it's professional. And it's good just for daily life anyway. All right, guys, so this is Jet Set Spa right there, if you could see it. But I'm going to go this way because the women's section is around. It's in Mahaj Riyadh, so yalla. Alright guys, I just got done my toes. I'll show you in a second. But I also got waxing. But she threaded this time. This was my first time actually getting threaded done. I'm going to tell you right now, like, yeah, it does the job. Well, like, I think it hurts more than waxing. I prefer waxing. But the threading also didn't make me all red like waxing does. So there's pros and cons. But honestly, guys, best pedicure in Rabat. I will say all of Morocco because I've been, you know, a bunch of places. But I'm telling you guys, this is the place to go. Let me show you my toes. Look how good they look. Okay, I'm not trying to get that stuff for free. All right. Okay, so we talked about time. Another one that's good, and I think it kind of goes with the fact that I just went there. Cash is king in Morocco, guys. I can't tell you how many places you'll go and they don't take card. Like obviously Marjan, Carrefour, all them, the malls, they take cards. Well, like even this salon, who's a, you know, very bougie salon in Rabat, they only take cash. Now, it doesn't mean that everyone is only cash, but a good rule of thumb is to know, carry cash on you, especially surf. Surf is the Darija word for change. Definitely need surf here. You know, you can't go buy a 5 dirham water and give them 100 dirhams, you know. But yeah, so cash is king. Time is not everything. That's what I got so far. All right, we're going to go home. And we're going to see what the kids have. I think I might have a couple more. I'll think about it on the way home, guys. I'm throwing this together because, guys, it's Friday and we're going away on Sunday. And I've got so much to do. And I'm like, oh, my goodness, I didn't post a video on Wednesday. And today's Friday. I've got to post another video. I can't wait till Monday. So, smahalia if this isn't the content you want. But don't worry. The kids will get on soon and they'll probably fight and make you laugh. All right, now I got to remember where I left my car. Guys, by the way, I don't know what that place is called. But that is a very, very good bakery. Not cheap, but very, very good. Gatson Cafe? I don't know. All right, guys, let me go find my car. All right, guys, Cameron is making her pancakes. This is what she makes a lot of days, pancakes. What are you putting in them today?
Honey.
Just honey? Oh, I thought you don't like honey.
No, but you can't really taste it in pancakes.
Okay. All right, so Cameron, I told you the other day we were going to do a vlog about if a kid came up to you and said, hey, I'm moving to Morocco. You've been here almost 3 years. What are some things that you would tell a kid that was going to move here?
People here are like really friendly, and like lots of kids will like go outside and play after school. Like here they don't really do iPads and phones. They mostly go outside, play football, play rollerblades, and the kids here like really help in the kitchen, like in the house. Like girls, they really do clean and like that stuff.
Boys should too.
Boys should too, of course.
Everyone, Kushi, everyone should be cleaning and cooking, guys. It's not just...
Exactly. My brother, he loves cooking. He always asks me, can I cook with you? Can I cook with you?
All boys should know how to clean and cook, and girls. Like, it's a basic survival, guys. It's not about...
just gender.
It's definitely not gender. It's literally just being in a person.
And also girls can go outside too.
Yes, and girls can go outside and play Cora and whatever else, guys. Yes. All right, well, we're not going to turn this into a gender thing, but... Okay, so yeah, guys, I will agree with her that when we moved here, it was definitely like, it was crazy to see how many kids are outside all the time. Like, families having picnics on the side of the highways. Like, it's Addy, it's very, very normal. It would be very strange to go outside in the evening and not see a bunch of people. And you also said, so people...
are really friendly. Like
yeah, people are very, very friendly.
They will literally just invite you to their house. You don't know them, they'll just come. Come over, have couscous.
Wait, somebody said that to you? Somebody did that to Kaza to me.
Really?
I was in Kaza last year, and these people just saw me, and they didn't even know me. They didn't even know that I asked them where something was. They didn't know that I was on YouTube. And I asked where something was, and they gave me directions, and then they were like, come, it was Friday, and they said, come, couscous. But that's how Morocco is.
They're really friendly.
Very, very friendly. All right, so yours is kids play outside a lot, be expected to do that if you come as a kid, and people are just really, really friendly. What about how important is it to learn the language?
Very important. Before you come to a different country, not just Morocco, you should always learn the language before you come, so you can kind of like get used to talking here and that stuff.
You guys didn't know any language when you came.
No, but it was kind of quicker because we were like little kids.
Yeah, you were 8.
I was 8 and my brother was like 11. But it was hard for my mom because she's more older and she grew up like only talking English. Yeah. So it was a little bit harder for her, but she's getting used to it.
I think those pancakes might be stirred enough.
Yeah. Okay.
So. Okay. All right, guys, we're going to wait on Jack. Jack's coming from mosque because it's Friday prayer. So we'll see what he says, and then we'll see what anybody else agrees on. All right, guys. All right, guys, while we wait for Jack to come back from mosque, I'm going to pick up with what Cameron was saying about language. Language is so, so important. Obviously, Darija, number one, you know, everyone speaks it, I feel like. Standard Arabic, obviously, you know, and French. You guys know I'm not learning French at all. The kids are learning French in Arabia. I'm just solely focusing on Darija, and I'm now currently looking for a school to help me with the Darija because I've come to the point where I'm just over it. I want to know what people are yelling about. I want to know everything. I'm a very nosy person, and it doesn't help if I don't know the language. So language is very, very important, guys. Don't get me wrong, there's plenty of people in Morocco that speak English, walakin, not everywhere. And, you know, when it's important, you need to just know how to speak it. Another thing is, guys, family is important here. Family is like, religion is like the foundation, I feel like, but also family. Family is very, very big here. Families live together. A lot of families live together. Big families in apartments and houses and villas. So know that family is important here, the family unit. Another thing. Okay, another big thing, and I talk about this all the time, is traffic. Traffic is crazy, crazy. But let me show you one time a day when it's not. And that is when it's Friday prayer. I swear, like, yes, there are a couple cars on the road, but right now, because it's Friday prayer, literally, like, no cars. Look at this. Guys, recommendation, if you're going to move to Morocco, or even if you live here already, if you didn't know this, if you're going to move to an apartment, make sure that where you're living isn't right next door to a construction site. Like, this isn't right next door, it's down the block, so it's not that bad. Well, Akin, it can be nerve-wracking if you buy an apartment or rent an apartment and like the empty lot next door all of a sudden becomes construction lot for like 6 months, actually probably more than that. So that is something good to know. But look, see, Friday prayer, normally this is like really, really busy. And honestly, oh yeah, you can see all the cars down there at the mosque. See? That is where everyone is right now. All right, guys, Jack just got back from mosque, and what happened?
I had to pray on concrete because no one was making room. It was filled.
Wait, can you say it a little louder? You had to what?
I had to pray on like the concrete outside because no one was making room.
Nobody was making room?
No, it was just packed and stuff.
Oh, because it's Friday.
Like sardines.
Well, it is Morocco.
No, but they didn't know how to make room. Like same as their parking.
Okay, all right, so the other day I told you that I'm going to make a vlog on things that you should know if you're moving to Morocco. So if a kid from another country, it doesn't have to be America, it could be any country, came up to you and said, hey, I'm moving to Morocco. You moved here almost 3 years ago. What should I know?
Learn the language. It's very important for communication. And trust me, I come from experience from that.
Yeah, learn the language. Which ways do you learn language?
Friends and playing football.
Football is your biggest one, probably, right?
Yeah.
You know all the words for when you're playing quarter, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so language is number one. That's Cameron also said that one. Let's think of some other. You guys, this next one might be controversial, but because, we're all about honesty, Jack, tell me what this one you just said is.
You gotta know how to play football. That's like the 90% kids what they do here.
Okay, so you feel like you need to, if you're a boy or girl or just boys?
I don't want to get into that.
No, meaning like if you're a boy, you should know how to play.
Yeah.
Like the girls. I mean, there are girls that definitely play, obviously.
No, they roller skate.
But I'm just saying. You're saying if you're a boy, you should probably play football because it's very, very popular here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we got language, and you should know how to play football. All right. Is there anything else that you can think of?
The last one is that if you're skeptical about moving here, trust me, it is different from where you live. It's not the same as America where I'm from. Or like, let's say you're from Sweden. It's definitely not like that. But it is what it is. You gotta embrace the culture, and at the end of the day, it's a really good country. The weather's amazing. Everything's amazing. The food's amazing. Football, friends, everything. I have such a good time living here.
All right, so that's Jack. So I didn't tell Jack what Cameron said, but you guys were similar. Cameron said that language. She also said kids play outside all the time. Like, that is number one. Like, you need to be aware of that. If you're a child, it's very weird for kids just to sit inside all day and not do anything. They're outside all the time. All right, guys, that is it. Like I said, just know that, Moroccans, the hospitality here is amazing. Generosity is amazing. They're not the best drivers. Well, like
we're parkour. We're making room. We're parkers.
Or making room.
Like, bro, look at this. You could easily go back a little bit. No?
Well, no, actually, I am a fan of this because you do need to leave a little bit of space. That space is good for motorcycles. This isn't good, but I know what you're saying because sometimes it is bad. All right, guys, that is it. We are going to Nador on Sunday. Are you excited, Jack?
Yeah.
We're gonna go to Halsima.
What's Halsima?
Oujda. We're gonna go to Oujda. Oujda is the one where if you're right there, you look across, all the Algerians are there. You know the videos where you see Algerians across and people wave and they have the flags? We're gonna go there, so we're gonna.
Seen that.
You've never seen them on.
I know there's footballers in Oujda.
Okay, but Oujda, whatever it's called, there is the border, and across like this river is Algeria, and people go to each side and they wave to each other.
They can go across?
No, you can't go across, but you can see each other. Like it's a river.
How far is Oujda from Nador?
Well, we're gonna first go to Nador, and then Oujda is 2 hours away, but we're gonna first go to another city that's 1 hour. So we drive for 1 hour, go to a city, check it out.
Wait, are we gonna stay in Nador? Like, is that?
Yeah,
what
we are, but Nador there's. Listen, everyone's telling me it's not like there's a lot of stuff to do up there. It's more of the vibe, the views, the fish.
Swimming.
Okay, guys. Oh my
I
God.
wanna swim.
We will swim, but you have to remember there's no lifeguards, and these beaches, they're more for views, and they're, you have to be careful. Jack, I'm not. Okay, I'm not gonna talk about this now, but we have to be careful with the water. All right, guys. Bislama. It's Friday. I hope you guys have a nice couscous. Bye.